Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and today I'm going to make some ephemera pockets that can go out in the mail or be thank yous with a journal that I sell or whatever. Or you could even make them smaller to fit in a journal. So I'm starting out with file folders, which I painted yesterday. I got 4 that I made, but we'll start with one. I want to make sure that it's going to fit inside my envelope or make it whatever size I want to. The last time I made them kind of like Gail Augustinelli makes them. So I had like a pocket here and then a pocket here. So there were like 2 pockets. I saw somebody do one that was a little different. So I think I want to do that this way this time. Hopefully. But I'm still going to use the file folder. I may have to cut it down on this side some, or I can refold it somewhere actually to make it the width that I want it to be, because see, this is like 9.5 and my envelope's 9 inches. So, and if once I get it stuffed with stuff in it, I need it to be a little bit shorter. So I'm just going to refold this here. Yeah, I still want that on the outside, don't I? Do I? Because I'm kind of like, you know, this front side, that side that was supposed to be the back side is actually kind of looks better. So I'm going to put this inside out. And is that what I want to do? And if I go across here, or I go, well, you know what, we don't have to overthink it. I will totally overthink it, but you don't really have to overthink it. I'm just going to. Just trying something different. Just going to rip off this part here. Move that out of my way. So now I'm going to tear this. I mean, you can use scissors, you can use your cutter. If you rip it, you get a nice edge to you get a nice edge, the inkswell, that's what I'm trying to say. Alright. Oh, I can make this, I'm like, that's a little tall, but that's okay. I could just make it short, which I probably need to do anyway. Alright, so I'm just going to flip that way, and that'll just be sticking off on that side now, which is fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Do I want to, I could have just folded that in if I was going to do that. No, I don't. Although, this part, I could make a tab off the side over here now, or here, if I wanted to. If I take that tab off, actually, I'm going to take this side off. And then I'm going to leave a little bit of a margin on each side, so that pocket's going to be, I'm going to take off this bottom part, because it's not as pretty. It's fine, everything's fine. It's just for putting ephemera in. I don't need to put a ton of ephemera, and I might want to put some scrap pages back there, you know, so whoever bought the journal, this is actually going to go with the red Peacock journal that just sold. Nope, that'll go there. Alright. I'm going to ink it first. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to actually fold this where it originally folds. So I have that fold line there, but that's not a big deal. And I'm going to wrap this around here, and that will give me that full pocket so that I'm not losing any space in that pocket. So I'm going to glue, oh my goodness. So I'm going to glue across the bottom here. And glue that down, and then I'm going to glue this over back here. I'm just going to glue the whole thing down. You could glue it down as a pocket if you wanted to add stuff to the back, but I think we're good. And then also, like, when you get something like this, you could always, after you take the ephemera out, cut it down to use for tags and stuff. Just saying. And I was like, why does that feel long now? Because it is long. I kind of want to put it, do I want to fold it around this edge over here? I might. Alright, I'm going to put this one on like this. So I'm going to come down the bottom and up this short side here and put it on there straight-ish. Straight as I'm kidding. See, that's not straight, is it? It seemed straight. Maybe it is straight. Okay. And then I'm going to glue this side down. Over on this, you know, fold it around. And that's supposed to be. Okay, something was not straight over here. We're just going to try to be okay with it. I don't know. I still want it to look good though. Come on. Of course we want it to look good. So our glitter glue is what I'm using. It is quick drying glue. More so on non-painty paper than on painty paper, but it will work on the painty paper. And which is why a lot of YouTubers use it, because we need something that dries quickly. There is a quick drying tacky glue, which costs a lot less. Doesn't dry quite as quickly, but if you're looking for a similar alternative, that could work. I usually get that at like Joann Fabrics or a craft store or whatever. Alright, so now we have this here, and if I want, I might want to put something a little more. I might want to add some stamping, but I don't really have to. I could just start adding ephemera. Ephemera, ephemera, ephemera. I know I have some. I couldn't remember what color I used, but I think it was the permanent maroon. So the colors on here are not perfect, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. So I think most of the colors used in here are like burgundy, some blues, and yellow, and some orange, and dark blues. So yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and find some pieces. This could be a journal card or a pocket. It's not backed, but that's okay. She could back it, and a little squirrel, because why not? That might be what I write on the back. Let's see. I think that one will work, color-wise. That one should work. And, oh, I said there was some blue in there, right? Alright, so just putting a few pieces of ephemera in here, and then I'll also put my note, and I will put some scraps too, I think. I know I've got some scraps. I mean, I've got tons of scraps. Or like one of the little notebooks or whatever. And why not some little leaves? And even like kind of glue them on here a little bit. Put a couple leaves in there she can play with. Because why not? Alright, and I'll write a note on that one. And pretty sure I've already signed, and I'll put some scraps back there. That will be a little surprise. Okay, so that one is ready. It's not super full, but it's mostly full. I'm going to put a couple backgrounds in there for her to play with as well. But it will look nice with the journal and be a nice little thank you to go with it. Let's see. Let's make some more. Oops. Oh, I just remembered. So I forgot yesterday to do the bottles in a glove in a bottle. I did get some to try, and I thought I might be doing some stamping today, so I went ahead and put it on. But when I went to get that, I remembered this. Somebody had recommended this for ink on your hands. It doesn't remove it completely, but it did take it off. Like, this is lighter than it was before I used it. I mean, I put it on there like 3 times. took some time for that to work, but it did eventually. Mostly because I wanted to try to get some of the ink off before I put some of the gloves in the bottle on, because once I put the gloves in the bottle on, this is not going to wear off right away. You know what I mean? Alright, let's do this one the normal way. So by normal, I mean I'm going to take off some off the edge here and take this off of here. Oops. And then it can go down here. And also this is going to be a little bit tall. So I'm going to take off that top too. So it'll be a 4 pocket. And that will go there, and this will go here. And I'm only going to do, alright, so I'll show, well, I'm going to ink it and be right back. I switched them. Mostly because this is this, and this is this. And that way I have more, a little bit more different pieces in the middle. Now this one's short to be its own pocket. So I'm just putting glue on these outside edges of this. And then, you know, the bottom of that pocket will be the same as the top pocket, if that makes any sense. And then this one, we will glue the sides and the bottom. Whoops. I think I like this one better because you can have like short ephemera at the bottom. And you can see more of the pieces. Now for scraps, like if I'm sending like pieces of scraps, the other way might work a little bit better. But for ephemera, I think this way. And then I'm going to glue the sides here. You could use any glue that you like. Tacky glue. You're just going to have to hold it longer if you use like just a regular tacky glue or Elmer's glue or glue stick. And if you use glue stick, you're probably going to, you know, shorten your pockets more because it's hard to get it right on the edge and it might not stay. I mean, you could even use staples if you wanted to. If you're like really worried about stuff falling out, you could staple. You could do like a piece of paper around the edge to hold it on. I mean, you know, to close your pockets, whatever you like to do. I want to do some stamping and stenciling on here. So I think I want to bring in some blue. Darker blue, I think. Maybe some more brown. I do like that brown. And some, so, alright, let me find my stamps and my stencils. Okay, so I found some stamps. I'm just going to stamp this on. This is Archival Ink, Wendy Vici, Morning Glory. This came in, it came in my Ranger ink, is that what it's called? Mystery box. I got a mystery box. I did an opening. I did a video of that, but 2 of the things fell on the floor, so there's a couple things not in that box opening. So I either need to do a reopening or just add that to the end of that video so I can put it up. That would have been helpful to have last week when my energy was down. It's close to that. It's not perfect, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Do some of, so I think this one is one of Carrie Griffith's stamps, and this is one of Floral Davies stamps. I don't know the names. That was upside down. That's okay. We're just gonna kind of do them a little here and there and sideways and upside down and whatever. Not worry about it too much. Alright, that looks pretty busy. Let's see. I think I want, that's fairly large. What do I want? Something that's kind of similar to this. Just round. So I realized it's been a while since I have used my circles, what circles? Nested circle stamp, and I'm like, went to look for it and it's not where it's supposed to be. So there's my motivation to clean my studio. Alright, I think wild honey should work. So I'm going to use this Celtic circle stamp, which is one also that I really like to use. It's just going to kind of be in the background, but it's great mixed media stamp. Just subtly back there, adding some yellow to some more places. So there we go. Now I'd say that is definitely finished. Could add like a little focal point or some layer, some collage or something on there. But for now, I'm just going to put in some, oh goodness, too much stuff. Why I'm trying to get it in my shop or put it with the journals or whatever. Alright, I've got 2 boxes of finished ephemera here. Let's see, we've got blue and yellow here, but that really shouldn't matter too much. Let me find some pieces. Alright, let's go ahead and fill. I've got it's kind of a pocket. It's a little book page that's been stamped, and then a paper here that has a pocket on the side here and a little pocket on the front, and you could put it in a signature or around a page or whatever, probably in a signature if you still want this to show, and then that would just be so there's that. If we could have his head sticking up, that'd be great. We could even stick that tag in there. And we've got some woodland animals to go in here. This little bird here, got some blue and yellow and whatnot. And one of the leaf ones that I did recently. And we'll stick some leaves in here as well. And just a random gristmill, because I like gristmills. That's just why. Another bird. So this one will be, and there's a squirrel playing card, and a rabbit pocket, and a butterfly tag, and yellow rose. And the little boy doesn't make sense. So we got these birds, a little bunny, and this is a pocket. Got a little pocket here, and then you can put it on the page as a pocket. I don't know, yeah. Wait, is that, oh, okay, here we go. There's a little tag in there too. So there's a pocket, and another yellow rose. And this is an over the page. So it can go over the page. You can clip it on there, glue it on there as an up tuck, and then there's a pocket on the front. And that can go in, well, it might have to go sideways, because otherwise it might not fit in the envelope. So my goal is to get these up in my shop. There's just a little plain. There's another bird with some yellow happening. With a stamped image. And let's see, we're getting pretty full here. The cats are not woodland. We're going with woodland, right? So we got flowers. There's this one. Mushrooms. And a butterfly. These are very eclectic. And another mushroom. Stick that back there. And then this little fox. A little double journal card. And this, which could be a pocket or a tag. And that. And this. And this is just a painty little tag. We are full. I need to keep these under like 3/4 of an inch too, so I could put them in regular mail. Alright, and then, so some of these will just have to go in the back here. There we go. That might work. One more there. And some little leaves. And that one is ready to go. And some vintage calendar pages I'm going to stick in there as well, because they're not very wide. So I just counted, and there's at least 30 pieces of ephemera in here. Think with United States shipping, I'm thinking $35. So if you see this and I haven't put it in my shop yet, you can email me at darcysmixedmedia@gmail.com. It's usually down in the description box or on my website. So if you see one, just, give me the time, date, stamp, and email and say, ooh, I want this one. And I usually take PayPal or Venmo, and if you don't have either one of those, I can do a special order on Ko-fi or Etsy. So, but yeah, these are gonna be up in my shop. I got too much stuff. I gotta let go of some of it. All right, let's make another one. Woohoo! I'm just gonna take a little bit off the edge over here, and a little bit off the top here. Hope that it's straight-ish. And this is going to be a pocket here, and this is going to be a pocket there. Whoops, I forgot to give myself a pocket up there. That's alright. Forgot the front needed to be shorter than the back. Whoopsie. Actually, I could just refold it. Is that going to make it too 7? No, does not make it too tall. That works. Alright, I'm going to ink it and glue it. Alright, I'm going to do the frayed burlap. Oh wait, no, I'm going to glue them first. Alright, now it's glued on. So now I'll do my stamping. Could do stenciling too, but wish I had the Lost Shadow one, because I think that's what I used on here. I have the pumice stone somewhere. Is that? That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Just wanted something neutral. Keep it in the neutral sphere of things. Okay. Do that, and do we want these numbers? I just want some script. So I'm going to do this with the fallen leaves. And like I said, you could always take these pockets and tear them apart and turn them into bases for ephemera, which would be fun, I think. I mean, why not? I mean, or you could just keep them to hold stuff also. And if the bottoms or the sides ever start coming unglued, you could just glue them down or put some washi tape or something. I'm hoping they stay. So far so good. I got small, large. It's a medium size stamp I might like. I don't know if this one makes sense, but I think I'm gonna do it anyway. And maybe use some seafarer. Is that what I want? Just a little bit here and there, little bubbly bits in the background there, not super dark. Here we go. Alright, so let me find some ephemera for that. Alright, let's see what we can fit in here. Alright, just know that the backs of these are not backed yet, because you might use them as a pocket, or you could just write on them the way they are. Just saying. This is a pocket that goes around a page, so you would glue it on the side and the bottom around a page, you know, like that. So you'd have a pocket there and a pocket there. Ooh. And a little bunny. And this is just from the cover of a what looked like a vintage whatchamacallit, book, music book, but I can't guarantee because the copyrights in there are a little pocket are always for the music itself, not for necessarily when it was printed. And another corner little pocket. And here's a little skinny pocket made from an envelope with just a painty tag inside or bookmark or whatever. And there's just a leaf that can actually be added on to something else. It's just paper. So it's basically a piece ready to add to something. Look, another pocket. Yay! So many pockets. Little tags. This one's got a few bunnies in it. And flowers. And don't make sure the owl doesn't eat the bunny for me. And that, so some of these are not glued down all the way. It's so that if you want to add a little ticket or number or a quote up there, you can. Just be aware. But if you don't, then just go ahead and glue it the rest of the way down. You got options to add. See, once it leaves my area, y'all can do what you want. See, that one's not backed yet either. But that would be a cute pocket on a page. And a little puppy, because why not? He's so cute. See, he needs something up there. He's not finished. Some of these are not totally finished. Truth be told. And they would come regular mail, so there wouldn't be a tracking number. I'm just trying to keep them within the, you know, make them not too bulky and whatnot, so that I can put them in the mail. So that is the second one. And I hope it's helpful seeing how I make these. And you guys can make them smaller, bigger. You don't have to use file folders. You could just use scrapbook paper. I know Gail uses sacks to make hers. And you can make them small enough to fit in a journal, however you want. Moving on to another one. So now you know how I make them. So I'm just going to make this, be right back, and fill it on screen. Okay, on this one I used my wallflower stamp, and I don't think this comes in this size. This is an IMPP, so when they were working on the sizes. But there is a different size one in the shop by Carrie Griffiths with the falling numbers. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but those are the stamps I used on this one. I forgot to put leaves in this one, so I'm gonna I got 3 leaves to stick in this one, which was the second one with the what is this called? The Celtic knot stamp on it. Alright, and let's go ahead and stick some ephemera into this one, which is sort of neutral, has kind of a purple hue to it for somehow. So I'm sticking, there's a little bit of purple stuff in here. But really it's just a hodgepodge, all different things. This is gonna have to go in. This is like a belly band or a side pocket. This one's neutral though. And here's a pocket. You can put on a page as a pocket with a mushroom on it and a little kitty, because why not? Because he's so cute. I love him. I love him, but I love him, Mother. I love him. And little, what is he? He's a squirrel. He's an owl. And then there's a bunny. I do like my wildlife. There's another owl. And a fox. You could put a little quote on there. If you get a quote you want to add to your journal. Once again, these are not backed. Most of them. Some of them are sewn, some of them are not. Oh, another belly band side pocket. If it's too tall, you do have room to cut off on the bottom. That's going to go in sideways. Another bunny. Trying to spread these out a little bit. Another bunny. This is another one of those goes on a page pockets, or you can cut them apart and make them journal tags. But I did them on envelope, so that's why. Another bunny. This one has a lot of bunnies. And another bunny. Every bunny loves some bunnies sometimes. More bunnies. So if you like bunnies, this might be the, we'll just call this one the bunny. It's bunnies all over. That hawk better not eat any of the bunnies. Oh, some lilacs. A couple grungy leaves, because why not? That's what I've been doing lately. A little dragonfly. A little book page. Another little piece of book page. One using book page, I should say. Stick that back there. I'm just like sticking them in where they'll fit. These are very stuffed pockets. This is just a plain one with some dyed paper on the back. A little laugh, a little business card size, and then this one is not backed, but you know, you can add it as a big pocket on a page. And then what is this? Guest check. This is very stuffed. And then we have a butterfly. Let's see, carefully put him in, and 2 leaves and a feather. Birds of a feather. And hopefully it's smooth, you know, not too bulky, that I'll be able to get that in an envelope without much problem, without the mailman being like, no, it's not gonna fit. So I might have to put something on top. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm the one mailing them. I gotta figure them out. That one. This one's. So if some of them come with like stuff out of the pocket, it's because I was trying to make it flat in the mailbox, for the envelope, so that it would ship more easily and without complaint from the machines that it has to go through. So that's the wallflower one. That's the third one. All right, this pocket I made a little while back. This is going to be a very specialized pocket. I had this ABC book with these bears, and I've been wanting them to go all together, but I have not yet made a journal for them. So I am putting them as a pack in the store. There's a little bunny that was sitting in the dark in the chair, and a little, so a lot of them have like painted backgrounds that I made. She was in the dark with the bunny. She's scared of the dark. And a little pirate ship one. If I find any more, I'll stick them in there. But I think these are all the ones that I found. Look, oh, there's Q. And I had 2 books. I don't know why I don't have 26 of these, but, and then her. It does get pretty thick in here though. So these are the little teddy bears, and I'm gonna stick in this little, it's a little from a book, an alphabet book, word book, the, you know, little golden book with words, because they kind of sort of go with the theme of the bears. And stick a couple leaves in there too, because why not? And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this one will be, and I'll stick a couple cats in there too. So this one will be 15, because there's about half as many, well, less than half as many. And I could do it in a smaller envelope potentially, but so the bears will be 15. And of course, if you are the one that purchases the bear, feel free to add stamping and whatever else to the tags to make them your own. That's not a problem. Let's see, will this fit sideways? Almost. Well, then it'll be almost impossible to get out, so we'll just stick it in that way. Alright, I've been hoarding these pockets in my stash for so long, so I am going to fill these 2 pockets, and they will go together, and they will also be 15 as a set all together. Whoop, something just fell. Oh, my fan. Like I could hear it. This is just from a card. I thought they were fun. They're sparkly. Little bird. Little bird told me another little bird. I mean, it does make sense. These are butterfly, because why not butterfly? Another bird. Put a bird on it. Some feathers, in case you're doing a bird journal. Leaf. A big rose. And another leaf one. So I think that was like 12 or 13, plus the pockets. So yeah, this one will be 15, and they will go together and as one. So it might be a few days before I get these in my shop, or they might already be in my shop. Or I might be holding them off to put in my shop to give you guys first dibs. So, you know, if you prefer to wait to see if they go in the shop, that is fine. And or if you want to save me the effort of having to take pictures, then you can email me. So that is also 15. That includes shipping to the U.S. If you're overseas, I'll have to calculate shipping. So then you would have to email me and give me an idea. Let me know where you live so I can figure out shipping for you. So that is that for today. I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, these 5 new items going up in my shop, and hopefully some other things as well. I hope you have a delightful day. Love you.